guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing a kind of like a student's quarantine, what to do in quarantine student style. I mean, anyone can pretty much do it, it's not just for students. And some of these you've probably seen in other videos, you've probably seen if you've googled it, but I've really tried to narrow it down to things that I haven't seen as much of. But yeah, let's jump into the video. So obviously I have a list just down below, so if I do look down, it is because I'm looking at the list, because there are about 29-30 things I've tried to think of. But anyway, the first one is just complete a puzzle. Now, not everyone's going to have puzzles. Personally, I don't have any, and I'm not the biggest fan of them. I have a very small mind frame, like attention span, so I find it hard to sit and do something for so long, especially something that's so fiddly. But I mean, if you're into that, then obviously the more pieces you do of the puzzle, the more feeling of success you're gonna have. And the next one is something that I've actually done, obviously, because I'm now on YouTube. It's to start a blog or a journal or even a YouTube channel. If it's something you've always wanted to do and you've never actually had a chance to go and do it because you've never had the time, obviously if you have that time now, do it, because you've got no reason not to. And although if it's something that you really want to stick at doing and you want to like be successful, then you will have to stick at it and be very, very determined and planned in terms of what you want to do and where you want things to go with it. But I just find it great just to talk to the camera, say what I want to say, even if no one watches. It's just a bit of fun and it takes up my day. I enjoy editing the videos, I mean, you know, and plus it's something that if you didn't want to start but you did start it, you can carry it on after quarantine's finished. So I think it's a really good thing to do. So number three is something that I always do. I always have a list of films in my watch list on Netflix, Amazon Prime, even Disney Plus. I do have all three. Anyway, I have a list of all these films that are like 2 hours long, hour and 45 minutes long, and I stick them in my watch list and I never watch them because they're too long and I just think I'm gonna get bored. Although I want to watch it, I'm just going to end up getting my phone out and sitting on my phone. However, now is the time to watch them, because why not? You've got no excuse. It's something to do. It takes up a couple of hours of your day. And even if you watched one every few days, at least you're narrowing that list down. So yeah. Number 4 is read books. Now, I recently started reading the Stephen King books and I'm a huge fan. I knew that Jeffree Star read them and has like a whole section in his house, I think, dedicated to them. I could be wrong because he has moved house. I sound quite sad. But I've read Carrie, I've read Salem's Lot, and I'm now reading The Shining. And my aim is to read the film, read the book, and then watch the film. And I've only done that with Carrie so far. I don't know if Salem's Lot actually has a film, but I really want to watch The Shining, so once I finish the book, I will watch the film. But some examples, like you could read like The Hunger Games, you could read the Harry Potter series, trilogies of books, like books that have books after them, so then you can carry on reading. Or even if you just Google, I don't know, similar books to whatever you're reading now. But it's a great way to take up your day, and I enjoy it when I can be bothered to read, which isn't very often. I probably should read a bit more, to be honest, but yeah. So similar to the last one, the next one is films. However, obviously you're going to watch films in quarantine, but this is to watch films that have films after them. So similar to the Harry Potter, the Hunger Games, Lord of the Rings, you can watch Toy Story, Shrek, the Avengers, and then watch like Spider-Man 4, things like that, or even Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm a huge fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. I love it. I actually went to see the second one in the cinema. I hadn't seen the first one, and I went with my friend and I cried. I wasn't that old and I cried when I think it was called the Kraken, was in the sea and it went to take the boat. I cried, I ran to the toilet, but ever since then I made it a thing that I watch them all and I'm obsessed. I love them so much. Moving on to number 6, it is skincare. Now, I've always been a person that takes care of my skin. I've never had the best skin, even to this day now. I have scarring on my chin from where I used to have spots, where I used to pick them. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I have really bad oily skin as well in my last 2 videos. I think I've probably spoken about how when I do my makeup, what I use, because I have really oily skin. Anyway, but make it a thing now where in the morning you have a skincare routine and the same in the evening. Even if you just find products that are in your drawers, make use of them. I know, for example, when I have glossy boxes, I find stuff where I think, oh, I'll use that whenever, and I'll put it in the box and I never use it. I come to clean out my drawers and I think, I have a glossy box, I haven't used the things in there, like hair masks. I use hair conditioner, and I mean, you can see from my hair I probably should use a hair mask quite often. But just find things in your house, or even just do like an online order of just like a couple of bits that you've wanted to try for a while and give it a go, because now's the perfect time to sort your skincare routine out, and it's always nice to take a bit of time for yourself. So number 7 is something that I did within the first week of quarantine, and that was to clean out the drawer or the cupboard that you've been avoiding. Now, I did this with my sock drawer, and the amount of socks I ended up putting to one side to either take to charity or throw them away, it was a lot. And yet, one of the things I always ask for Christmas is socks, and it's not something that I need anymore, but it's something to just clears the back of your mind, because it's like, oh, I need to do that, but I'll do it later. Whereas now it's like, well, I'll do it now because I have nothing else to do. It's the perfect time to do it, guys. Just do it, trust me, you will feel better. So number 8, you would think I'd probably have done this already, seeing as I work in a pub, but make a cocktail or a mocktail. If you have the ingredients at home, like apple juice, pineapple juice, make a cocktail, or just make something up. Even if it's like a juice that you want to try, mixing pineapple juice and apple juice, give it a go. I mean, I've got a bottle of Malibu in my kitchen cupboard and I haven't got any pineapple juice, and I would like to try it with pineapple juice, but I can't get any. So yeah, I mean, that's not really making a cocktail. I like making them at work. Like if my friends are at work and they're not working and I am, and they say, can I have a drink? I'll turn to them and say, can I make you one? And it's so fun to do at work, but it is so expensive, like so expensive. I made one once and it came to about, it was either like 10 to 12 pounds. But obviously because me and my friends get a discount at work, it's not that bad. But yeah, just make a cocktail, guys, or find something to make with whatever juices, cartons you've got in your fridge. I'm sure you'll find something. So this next one is, I kind of thought of this one myself because I thought this might be a bit of fun. Do a day in the life of yourself. So wake up in the morning and film yourself from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. Now, you probably won't end up doing anything, but just film yourself, like making your breakfast, choosing what to wear. Even if you do makeup, film it, and you can always send it to your friends and family just for a laugh and be like, oh, I did a vlog type of thing. And that might even get you into doing a YouTube channel, or if you've got a hobby, video yourself doing that and upload it to YouTube, or send it to friends and family and see what they say. And if they enjoy it, then maybe consider uploading it to YouTube or a blog or something like that. I'm sure it'll be really fun to do, guys. This is why I started YouTube.
And because I don't have any hobbies.
So the next one is something that I haven't done yet, and I probably should take my own advice, but it's to sort through your makeup, sort through all your old products. If you've got big makeup bags like myself and you have to pile for everything to get through what you need, sort out what you use on a daily basis compared to what you don't use on a daily basis, and split them. So if you've got 2 makeup bags, boxes, even get a bag, just a plastic bag, put in all what you use in a day or when you do your makeup as your go-to makeup, and then put away the rest of your makeup you don't use, or throw out anything that's out of date. And along with this is washing your makeup brushes. I've already done this and I need to do it again, but I haven't done it. And I actually read the other day that you can use face soap to wash your brushes. This is something that I haven't done. I usually get a bar of soap and get a makeup brush and just run it under some warm water and rub the brush on the soap. Now, you'd think using face soap would be the more appropriate thing, considering that you use face soap on your face like you do your brushes, but I haven't tried that one, so I will be sure to give it a go. So the next one is to sort through all your old photos that you have on your phone, or even on your laptop, and make a scrapbook or like a photo book online with them. I think Snapfish do it, maybe free prints as well. Just send, you get 30, I think it's 30 free prints a month, where you can just send your pictures on the website or you upload them and then you get them sent to you for free, and you can make a scrapbook that way. It's a great way to get free photos and just to create memories as well, guys. Like, I have so many photos that are on my phone, I need to delete them, and I refuse to do it because I don't want to delete them. I need to send them off and just get them put in a book, or even if you upload them online to like an online book and do it that way. It's something to do, and it's a bit more creative. Like, you know, you can draw on them, you can basically do anything, and it's a great way to remember like family members and friends and memories from when like you went on holiday or if you went out for the day. It's just a great way to keep yourself occupied, and it's something that I definitely want to do, and I'm probably going to look into doing after this video. So yeah, this next one is a little bit, I didn't know how I felt about this one, but it's just to make a list of places that you want to visit after lockdown. And me personally, it's a little bit like, well, it's a nice thing to do, but then at the same time it kind of depresses you because it's like, I want to go there now and I can't. I'm gonna have to wait till after lockdown. This sucks, but it's something to do. It's a great way to set goals and like remind yourself of, this is where I want to go and this is what I want to do in that place. Because I know that I've been to places before and it's like you get there and then you think, what now? Where should I go? What should I do? So it's a good way to kind of like plan out like days and like plan days out and weekends and things that you want to do when you get there, and places you want to visit when you're there as well. Like London, for example, if you went there, like, do you go to Buckingham Palace or do you go to Oxford Street? At least if you've got a plan, you know for when you go there. So number 13 is to try new makeup that you've never tried before. For example, if there's an eyeshadow look that you've always wanted to try and you've always been too scared to try it, now is the perfect time to do it, because 1, no one is going to see. 2, no one's going to judge you, not that they should anyway. 3, it gives you a chance to experiment with your eyes and just your makeup in general. 4, is there a 4th one? Probably just to like take pictures of yourself with that makeup and send it to your friends and send it to your family, and you know, upload it online if that's what you want to do, if you feel comfortable doing that. And just ask people's opinion. What do you think? They might say, oh, it's different, but you might like it, and if you like it, then you can wear it out, and at least you've practiced it at home where no one can see. I've never actually done this one, and I probably should, because I don't like experimenting with eyeshadow. But obviously, if you guys ever want to see any tutorials or anything that I do with eyeshadow palettes, comment down below, give the video a like, and please subscribe, and I will be getting into the next one now. So the next one is self-care. Like I said in the previous skin routine one, it's so important to have self-care, guys, and just looking after yourself, even if you do it once a week, where you just have a night where you sit, you do a face mask, you put a hair mask in your hair. It's just so important to have that time where you can just sit, chill, and just think, this is me time. Like, it is so important. Even if you sit in the bath for an hour with a bubble bath, a bit of bubbles, and you do a face mask, it is so important, and it's so nice as well, because when you get out you feel like you've done something that's like, I've had that time to myself. I always do this because I do always have the time. Like, being a student, obviously I'm working in a pub, I work evenings, so I do my like self-care in the day if I have a day off. Like, it's just so important, and it makes you feel so much better about yourself as well. So the next one is make a summer playlist. So obviously, depending how this summer goes with lockdown and COVID-19, it's nice just to like discover new music. So like if you have like Spotify, or if you have Apple Music, I don't know if Prime do music as well, probably, knowing me, I don't know, but just make a playlist, like find some songs, find your favourite artists and look through all their albums, and just make playlists. Like, it doesn't even have to be a summer playlist, it could be any playlist you want, but it'll actually make you feel that bit better. And then when you go for your hour walk a day, you'll have something decent to listen to rather than have to scroll and flick through all the music that's on your playlist. So the next one, this probably won't apply to many people depending on if you have a console, but if you've got like a PlayStation, Xbox, PC, or even like a Switch, I've got a Switch, just play on it, like find some games, download the free demos and just play them. I've got Animal Crossing, I bought that just as lockdown started, and I played it for a few days and I was really into it, and then it just kind of dropped off because I had to do my uni assignments. Reality basically hitting, and I knew I had to do my uni assignments, so I ended up dropping Animal Crossing and doing my uni assignments instead, and I still haven't picked it back up yet. But just play a console, guys, or don't invest in one if it's not something that you don't, if it's not something you want to do. If you just have one lying around like I did, just pick it up and find some games on there. Like, I know on the Switch you can download free demos or like games that are like 60p or 59p, and just give them a go. And also on the Switch, on the e-store, you gain points for every game that you buy, which helps when you go to buy your next game because you can use those points to take some money off. I think that's right, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a great way to fill some time as well. So give that a go if you have a console. The next one is just to go for a walk, and nearly every video that I've watched says this, but me personally, like at the start of quarantine I used to walk my dog and I stopped and I just thought, I can't be arsed, I just can't be arsed. And then I walked him yesterday and I thought, I feel so much better about myself for doing that, like just going for that walk for like half an hour or 15 minutes. And this is so ironic because my brother is just over there outside walking my dog now. But anyway, it's just so important to get out and just have that fresh air for those couple of minutes, guys, even if it's 5-10 minutes. Not only that, it helps you sleep at night. I mean, this is coming from someone that's been going to bed at like 4 o'clock in the morning because they can't sleep, because they're not tired. So I walked my dog yesterday and I got into bed and I was like, wow, I'm tired. And I hadn't done anything all day apart from walk the dog. Now, whether that's because I'm unfit or just the fact that I'm tired, I don't know, but it helped me so much yesterday. I'll probably walk in later so I do sleep again tonight. I don't know, but it's just important to appreciate what's around. Even if you've got like a little lake or pond, just go and sit on a bench for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just like take in the fresh air and breathe it in. I don't know, guys, but it's just important to get out and enjoy that hour of exercise that you get a day. It really is, especially if you're inside all day like me. So this next one is basically just note down the best ways that you revise. Now, when I was in school, I used to come home from school when I did my GCSE'S, go to my bedroom, sit up there till about 8 o'clock on the night and just revise and do my uni work, revise and do my GCSE revision. I wouldn't eat until I'd done all the homework, all the revision I needed to, because I was just so stressed. I was like, I need to get this information in order for me to pass, for me to do well. I mean, now I look back and I think, yes, I did it and I did okay, but realistically I should have sat down and done a plan of the best way I can revise, where I can revise that's best for me, and just like note taking, like what's the best way that you take notes? Is it post-it notes? Is it like writing lists? I found with me when I did my GCSEs and my A-levels, I put notes all around my bedroom. Like I'd stick it up on the wall, I'd stick it like on my wardrobe, so when I opened my wardrobe I had the notes there to read. It just really helped me. Like, I was reading it every day. Like, I'd stand in my bedroom and I'd be doing like my shirt, like doing the buttons up on my shirt, which used to take the piss. And doing that, I'd be reading the revision notes. Probably sound a bit weird looking back now, but that is the best way I revised, and doing spider diagrams, like doing a bubble in the middle and then like writing off it. That really helped me as well. So just take 10 minutes out, revise, find the best ways that you revise, because when you do go back to school, uni, whatever education you're in, it will help, because it helped me. And the next one is pretty much just organise where you study. If you have a desk, sort it out, organise it. If you've got that drawer that's full of post-it notes, rubbers, stationery, pens that don't work, just sort it out, flip through it, sort it out, work out what pens don't work and pens that work. Have a part or have a space where you've got your pencil case where you know everything that's in there works and you can just reach for it and use it straight away, and give it a good clean, because if that's clean, then you're going to have a clean mind and a clean frame of mindset when you come to doing your revision. So I'm going to combine these two together, because I basically wrote down just to make something, whether you make a candle or a cake. I personally haven't made anything because I can't make anything, it always goes wrong, but make a cake or something. Adding the second one into this is trying TikTok hacks. Now, you're probably looking at me thinking you're a uni student and you're doing TikTok. No. I've only ever tried the Oreo cake on there, and it actually works, where you crush the Oreos in a mug, add milk, put it in the microwave. It works and it tastes so good, like so good. But yeah, give that a go. So this next one is something that I've been doing a lot of, like I'm talking a lot, like every day, every night. I'm obsessed. And it's watching conspiracy theories. I know not everyone's a fan of these and not many people believe in them, and just because I watch them doesn't mean I believe them personally. But I mean, for example, I watch Shane Dawson's, and from his channel I found Kendall Ray. She has the best playlists, like she has so many things on there, and I've nearly finished every single one of them, which is quite sad, and it shows what I've been doing most of quarantine. But anyway, she has things like true crime, so like crimes that have happened like past really long ago compared to like now. She has like people have gone missing. She does actually like a Madeleine McCann video, which is quite interesting. But she also does conspiracy theories as well, and also BuzzFeed Unsolved on YouTube. That's also on Amazon Prime as well. That's really interesting because they do like crime, true crime and conspiracies. They're just all really good things that I enjoy watching, and I will probably watch later today. Comment down below what's your favourite conspiracy and what's your favourite YouTube channel that you like watching them on, if you watch them. Also give it a thumbs up if you watch them as well, and if you enjoy this video. This one pretty much ties in with the last one, but it's basically just watching a documentary on Netflix. Netflix has loads of documentaries, and if you're a student, I'm not sure if you get a discount. I could be wrong. I know on Amazon Prime you do, because you can get 6 months for free if you have uni days. So you might want to look that up if you don't already have it. Most of you probably do already. But anyway, it's just something I've put out there. Netflix has loads of documentaries, like murder documentaries, crime documentaries. Louis Theroux, I think, is on there as well. I think that's how you say his name. But yeah, they have loads, and I enjoy watching all of them. Those that I haven't seen, I've pretty much seen most of them, to be honest. Now this next one is something that I really need to do. I don't do it, and I know that I should do it. It's pretty much just planning your morning and your evening routine. So when you wake up in the morning, like, and you're lying in bed, think to yourself, today I need to do this, 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 this and this, or do it the night before. That way when you wake up you think, right, I need to get up because I've got to do this, then I've got to do this. Now, I don't do that, and I end up staying in bed till about like 12 o'clock. I mean, I'm filming this video now, and it's probably like coming up to 2, half 2. I should have filmed it earlier. But that's just me. It's really important that you plan like what you need to do in the day. I think because before like quarantine started, like I never had the intention to start a YouTube channel. So for me personally, like I tend to wake up like quite late. Like I wake up at like 10:30, 11, and then I do my uni work, and then I eat my dinner, I Netflix and go to bed. Whereas now I'm trying to do a YouTube video, uni work, edit the YouTube video and upload it and do uni work. I haven't done uni work in ages, I'm not gonna lie, and I probably should. But just plan your morning, plan your day, even the night before you get into bed, write down what you want to do the next day, because you're taking those thoughts out of your head and putting them on paper. So when you get into bed, your mind's not going to be all over the shop of what you need to do tomorrow, what you've got to do, where you've got to go, what you've got to get, shopping wise, for example. It's just a really good way to clear your mind for like when you go to bed as well. But yeah, your evening routine as well. How would you plan an evening routine? Well, think to yourself what you need to do before you get into bed. So whether you have a drink or whether you have a snack, probably not the best thing to do. Oh well. Once you've done that, go to bed and write down, like I've just said, what you want to do for tomorrow. Do your skincare routine, your evening skincare, even if it's just washing your face. But yeah, I find it helpful anyway. So this next one, pretty much everyone's probably doing it already, but FaceTime. If you don't have FaceTime, use the WhatsApp video thing, because it is so important, guys, to stay in contact with your friends and your family. And like every other person out there right now at this moment in time is probably saying the exact same thing. So I'm not going to keep rambling on about this one, but even if it's your friends that you haven't spoke to in months, just give them a FaceTime. How you doing? How's lockdown treating you? Just how are they doing, and you know, do they need anything? Like if you've got older relatives, that, you know, check in on them to see if they need anything. Even your neighbours as well, if you get on well with your neighbours, just check in on them. Like, you know, I don't know if you could go round and knock on the door and then stand 2 meters away, or if you've got the number, just give them a quick ring and ask if they need anything. But it is really important to help people and look out for them, especially at this moment in time anyway. So this next one is pretty much just, it follows on from the walk I was on about. When you go for a walk, you appreciate what's around, take pictures. Honestly guys, just take pictures. If it's a picture of a lake, a picture of a flower, a picture of a tree, take a picture, go home, edit it. I'm not talking editing on Photoshop, for example, because I don't know how to use Photoshop. Never have done, never will. But just edit it on like Instagram, or edit it on an app that you download, and just play around with it, have some fun, make it look cool, and edit it, upload it to Instagram, or make an account for Instagram where every time you go for a walk you take a picture, you edit it and you can upload it to Instagram. Just as a bit of fun. And if photography is something that you really enjoy, then carry it on after quarantine. Carry it on, like on your way home from work or on your way to work. Take a picture, just a quick picture. It might just have to be anything fancy. Like, you don't have to be a professional photographer to do this. It's just something that you can do to learn how to edit photos and just create memories. Like, why not? So I don't know if many of you have Disney Plus, but if you do, watch the old Disney films. Now, I know a lot of people tend to like go for like Moana and what's the other one? Frozen and things like that. But for me personally, oh, my hair's a mess. For me personally, I prefer the old ones. My all-time favourite Disney film is Bedknobs and Broomsticks, without fail, 100%. I love it. Like, I love it. The second one that I enjoy watching is Mary Poppins. I just love the era it's set in personally, like with the suffragettes. It's one of my favourite parts of history. Won't go on about that because it's quite sad, but I just love it. I think it's great, and there's nothing wrong with the new films, don't get me wrong, I do like them. However, I prefer like the old classic films, like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as well. That's another one of my favourites. But just watch them because they're old. Like, don't let them die. Like, just keep watching them rather than obviously watch the new ones. But you've got Disney Plus, watch them all. Like, watch the new ones, the old ones to the new ones, like how things have changed, like in film. I think it's really interesting. I did film A level. I'm not going to ramble anymore. So guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below what you'd like to see next. Please subscribe as well, it would mean so much to me. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I thought I'd try and switch it up a bit and do something a bit different today, seeing as my last 2 videos were makeup related. My channel probably pretty much going to be like makeup based, testing new makeup, testing different types of makeup. I'm also going to try and switch it up and do different things like Q&As as well, reviews on things. If there is anything you'd like to see, please feel free to let me know. My Twitter and my Instagram will be linked in the description, so please go over there, give me a follow, and yeah, comment on my pictures, my random thought tweets, which you probably don't care about. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video guys, and I will see you in the next video.